Hi guys, welcome to my mukbang or mukbang. I have a Taco Bell cravings still box. What do you got, Mom?
Grilled cheesy and bean rice burrito.
Oh no, that didn't work in the window. Snatched this new deal hat from Walmart. Having mild heartburn for what reason I don't know. Oh shoot. On a chair that kind of like sways back and I thought I was gonna fall. I'm gonna be talking to you guys while I'm eating, casual things. I'd like to address that I've always had problems with hats. Like, they either don't fit around my big head, or instead of like staying like this, like on my head, they slowly raise up until it's like that. And I'm like, stay down, Becky. But that's irrelevant. And I just ate a grilled taco. Not a grilled taco. What am I talking? A grilled burrito from Taco Bell. Yeah, what is this? My cheesy gordita crunch is sloppy, like, okay. But I'm gonna be talking about some conspiracy theories, with you guys. The government's out for us, Shit is. Ooh, look at my dog. Oh my god. Okay, so just first, go grab a snack, go get some food. Give full credit to my friend Annie for this conspiracy. Like, I don't know why I haven't thought of this sooner. Like, she like literally nailed it on the head. She's so smart. And like, her and I have to do a conspiracy theory video sometime together. So we got into talking about YouTubers and celebrities and stuff, and how some people just like become famous like overnight. Like, they just get this like Tana Mojo, like, if you haven't heard of her, like, what are you doing? She like kind of just like came out of nowhere about in 2015, like 3 years ago, and she like blew up. Shane's been around for a while, so like I don't know about him, but I'm just talking like all these, and then just these people that was just like an example, are just like blowing up out of nowhere. The thing is, I was talking to her about this, and she was like, do you think the government's up to it? Just sitting in ceramics class, and it just like, it kind of shocked me because like, well, obviously the government makes some people famous, but Annie looked at me and she was like, do you think, because we know somebody like that's been blowing up for a while now, that's like getting like a lot of likes just out of nowhere, and a lot of people just drawn to this person, and we were either like, it's something like that I don't want to say, it's bad, or it's the government telling these people to notice this person so that they get bigger, and they target specific people to make them bigger. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but instead of you wanting to join the Illuminati scouts you out, and they're like, they pick gullible people. Okay, this is like basically what I'm saying. Not gullible, but okay, let's just say FBI agent Fred over here says, hey, I think we need to track Kevin over here. He seems like a kid that would get just a bunch of people watching TV, just, I don't know. And like, Kevin living his normal life, okay? Stay with me, this is kind of complicated. Kevin doesn't know what's going on, but Kevin starts getting a lot of likes on his Instagram or whatever social media you want to say. And basically Kevin starts kind of blowing up out of nowhere for making like specific posts, and he gets noticed by like super famous people. Like, and Annie and I were talking, we know like a bunch of people that this has like happened to lately. Like, there's this girl in my school, out of nowhere she just like blew up, hundreds of thousands of followers. Like, I'm not gonna say her name because I do not like her, but yeah, and her pictures like go viral, and I'm like, okay, so I know a lot of people are gonna argue, well, they could have bought the likes, and I'm like, yeah, but for a fact, I just have a gut feeling. I know the girl didn't buy all of those likes. You know? Confused. But basically, yeah, you know, Kevin gets found by the government. The government kind of like makes him famous without him knowing it. Yeah, and the main reason I'm saying this and that we found this out is like the reason that they just specifically choose Kevin or Claire over there, you know, is because Kevin or Claire over there, you know, are different people that are not your everyday average person. They're like people who are more internet geeks than anything. Like, I don't know if that makes any sense. Like, let's say somebody who really stands up for women's rights or something. There's not a lot of people like that in my town. Let's just say Claire stands up for women's rights in this town. They know that on the internet, she's gonna get a lot of, like, looks her way because she stands up for women's rights. I look like a rat sitting here talking to you guys, but I don't care. You guys like my Tana sweatshirt? I just got it Sunday. The next conspiracy. The next one isn't even a conspiracy. It's fact. Like, don't sue me, because it's not actually fact. But your phone's listening to you, and if you have an iPhone, or like any device that's hooked to Instagram, YouTube, you know, Google, you probably already know this. But this thing came up one day on my timeline where this guy was talking about they don't even have a cat or anything, and they like were on Instagram one day, so they decided to test this out. They were like, hey, we should really buy some cat food. And then about 4 days later, I don't really know, I haven't checked the article in a while, I'm just going off my mind, cat food like brands start coming up on their Instagram for the ads, you know. So I went and seen Katy Perry in concert in December, right? I was talking about like buying some of her merch and stuff, which I already have. I actually have one under this. Wow. Yay. No. But Katy Perry merch came up in an ad like a day later. There was something else I was talking about. I think I was talking about getting Nair or something. This has happened more than once to where it's like Instagram, get it together, like we're more than noticing that you're like looking at our stuff. And then Austin, I think it was Austin. He said he was looking something up on Google the other day, and out of nowhere he was getting ads on Instagram. I think it was him that told me that, but I don't know, man. Phone definitely listens to you. I don't care what anybody says. Like, don't sue me. Like, honestly, I think it's kind of cool, kind of creepy. Like, I just don't want to, like, honestly, if I have a government agent, I love you. You're going places, Brad. The next conspiracy theory freaks me out. Oh my. Obviously, it's probably mostly a joke, but it sent chills down my spine yesterday. Last night, I was relaxing in a warm bath, you know, just chilling. Something comes across my YouTube, and it's like a conspiracy. Like, it said Malaysian Airlines or something connected to this message that, and the Malaysian airline, okay, if you don't know what this is, this kid, Ty, I think it was, on Twitter, got an email or a text message or something, and it was like Siri's voice spelling out like military letters, like, and it was like D as in, or it was like whatever, and when you put all the beginning of the letters together, it was like danger, SOS, they're not human or something. And I was like, first of all, that's not what freaked me out, because like danger, SOS, like they're not human, like that didn't freak me out. What freaked me out was Siri's voice going, you know, like she was just like naming things off, and it was freaking me out because like Siri has a creepy voice. I watched Michelle Platty, or Platty, however you say your last name. I'm sorry that I butchered that, you know, I know that. I was watching her video and I was like, okay, yeah. But I agree with her that I do not think okay, so Malaysian Airlines, there was this plane that went down in 2014. They couldn't find out where it went. They couldn't find it at all. They don't know what happened to it, okay? They say they just found some wreckage from it. But you guys should really go watch her video. But I do agree with her that I don't think the Malaysian airline thing is connected to the Danger SOS voicemail thing. Just because it's connected to Malaysia, that's, And then another thing that freaks me out, the kid got like a Twitter DM from this guy in Malaysia or something saying you need to take your Twitter posts down about that, and he like had to translate it and stuff, and I'm like, I had literal chills. Like, I was sitting there and I was like, I don't know why it freaked me out so much, because nothing freaks me out that much. And I was just sitting there like, wow, like I got ugh. So like the next thing, okay, you're gonna have to like listen to this, clear your ears out, sit down on the couch. If you've ever heard of Amelia Earhart, okay, they have claimed to have found her bones. Done a like ton of like, not a ton, like a little bit of research on the interweb, and found out that, okay, so the bones might not actually be hers, they might be a man's, but they're guessing that it's Amelia Earhart's bones that they found. The thing that I don't get is they found them around what I think, like, I was reading it, they've had these bones for 80 years. They found them in 1940 in like a specific spot. And I'm like, you've had these for 80 years. 8 decades. And you're just now like, oh, it's Amelia Earhart's bones. I do have kind of a conspiracy theory on this, is like, I don't know how this would like how people would make money off of this, but I'm thinking the people trying to come out and say that these are Amelia Earhart's bones, are trying to say that so that they can like gain money or somehow off of it. I had a better explanation earlier, maybe I'll think of it, but they're like trying to, it's not hers, but they're trying to make money off of it. But I'm so confused, like, did they actually find her bones? Like, is it really hers? Because like, I've always been interested in her, and like, that's crazy, you know? Alright guys.